When a man really loves you, he will get upset over small things. If you can't handle it, go find a guy who just wants you for your body and doesn't care about you.
Tried to do that weird TikTok voice, felt I didn't really do that good, but in a bottom line, if somebody gets mad over little things, that ain't love, that's called anger management issues. And if you're the type of person that would get mad after being told that, my point exactly. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/justneckbeardthings, and if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions. Let me know down below what type of dog you think a Reddit moderator would want. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Also, more videos will be in the end card. If you want to check those out, that'd be super duper awesome of you.
Daddy's back from his Discord session. Let's see that you didn't give me a whole pics. Daddy's angry with you. Snap him one right now before I come over there and punish my little kid.
Look, just because a copy pasta exists don't mean that everybody got to be putting a face to it. Still, the one philosophy I like to have with copy pastas and such is that every single copy pasta originated from one dum-dum being serious.
Serious? Why, I'm against racism.
Normally, that would be something good to hear, but considering the website that this picture came from, it's gonna get messed up even still.
Racism is just a stupid way to divide ourselves and fight each other when we should be focusing on our common enemy, females. I imagine a world where men of all races, nationalities, and religions put aside their differences and work together to remove rights from females.
Women don't need to have their rights removed, you need to have your internet connection cut though. There are only 3 instances that I have seen where people will unite towards a common goal or a common enemy in it all. First one being Steve Irwin and the PETA thing that came out. Everybody didn't care who they were like siding with as long as it was against PETA. The second one being console wars, when the PC Master Race schmucks pop out of the woodwork to say that they are better, even though I would rather not put the equivalent of a down payment on a car just to browse the internet. There's a reason Flash gets made multiple videos making fun of you schmucks. Third one being on the internet when people debate which is better, the babblers or the booty, and then the feet people come out of the woodwork. You know, just everybody pummels those dudes.
Honestly, $120 is a steal.
No thank you. I'm not paying $120 to get Ode to Gamer. I don't even want to see what this dude's selling point is. Like, what is that on the floor? You collect applesauce or apple juice. Yeah, no you don't. Man tries to trade a kidnapped baby for 15 Big Macs. So is that the value of a human life? That must have been something they never covered in Full Metal Alchemist. Why do I severely want to see the security footage of how that conversation went down? I know for a fact I'm not the only one. This is that too stupid to make up and too stupid to not want to see. A man is facing federal charges for making hoax calls to police departments and schools across the county last year. Man accused of swatting is arrested in Charlotte and facing federal charges. Okay, dokie, you did very bad things for your own personal enjoyment and you thought that you were cool. I feel I should have full reign to front to you, so let me get this across straight. Listen here, air brakes. Hopefully you can hear what they have to say very well, and then you should be able to learn from it, even though there probably isn't much going on up there. Hopefully the one brain cell that has not clocked out for the night will still be able to put in the time to make up for the rest of the ones that are on frickin' sabbatical. If you do douchey things because you think you are slick and want to have your own personal hee-hee hoo-hoo ha-ha moments, you're gonna get made fun of by me.
Hey ladies, do me a favor. Don't show me your boobs, show me your mind.
You know for a fact, you ever just see somebody and you know for a fact the word unless is in the back of their mind, deep in their subconscious, you know, just waiting to come out? You know, whenever you see stuff like this, you know that a few good people made good decisions that day, but those were very much not made by goodwill, accepting those things. I feel like, though, you can very much pull off the hat if you have a whole outfit to go with it, and the same thing goes with a bunch of different other articles of clothing. If you just have the hat, or like any other thing that is fancy, but everything else you're wearing is not fancy, it just kind of throws it off a bit. Also, for the love of God, do not ever tip the hat. Everybody in a 2-mile radius will dry heave.
Wasn't it wonderful when a lady reading a book showed elegance, dignity, and daintiness? Contrast this with the worthless, degendered modern women of today. Those reading shows someone in a fundamental rivalry, and with hostility towards men, and a general unpleasantness and disagreeable nature. The women have badly retrogressed in the past century or two, haven't they? Maybe giving them the vote and careers outside of home was not a very good idea after all.
Women can be painted doing so many things, from sleeping to just sitting reading a book, and it'd be regarded as beautiful art. Not so with men, however. Now that I kind of think about it, I don't want to be like beautiful art. I just want to look comfy. Like, just put me in a beanbag listening to music, just with a margarita or something. Those fruity drinks are nice. But yeah, way to go, dum-dum. Totally, that painting means that women or should have never been given the vote. Yeah, that's totally why that was done there.
Female protag, hard pass. Sorry, the woke crowd ruined it by shoving it down our throats for the past few years. Bye.
Good, bye-bye. If you're the type of person who thinks that your headspace is the right space to hate on a game just because the protagonist just so happens to be a woman, even if regardless of whether or not the franchise and brand have been having good reputations in the past, then the problem is you, and I fairly am certain you do not realize that. A character being a guy or a girl should not have much, if any, impact on a story, actually. And really sucks that there are people out there that think that video game would be bad because woman.
Heck yeah, brother. Cheers from my rake.
You just look like the opening credits to Star Wars. Okay, I'm never going to be able to unsee that because I never want to. That is just freaking great. Episode 10, A New Dope. Episode 11, Revenge of the Filth. Episode 12, Rise of Shower Taker. I don't know why. I'm giggly because of that. And now, honestly, this just makes me want to do r/rare insults.
How can I build an interactive and proactive chatbot that would act like my virtual girlfriend?
I'm fairly certain there's been ads for this thing called Replica going around. I think that's pretty much about as close as it's gonna get, because I feel like any more sentience and we'll be right up there with the movies. And last I checked, AI getting too much sentience never ends well. Okay, look, I know I've stated in the past the Atasha things. Those guys are actually fairly nice and everything. This one just surprised the crap out of me because I was never expecting to see an anti-aircraft Atasha.
How many imaginary girlfriends do you guys have?
I feel like posts like this are going to be the reason that we all find out that Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends would have never worked unless it was a corporate franchise with countless locations.
If I had to count how many imaginary relationships I had, I would say around 50, counting the variations on which I altered the 4 or 5 original girlfriends.
We really are stepping into the multiverse of madness on this one, aren't we?
The first girlfriend that I have created from my ideation was Alexandra. I believe I have started to get a mental portrait of her after reading a few Japanese romance mangas and similar. No surprise that she is the epitome of what the girls in those mangas look and act like. A cute, shy, kind, humble, respectful, etc. I have started the ideation of her when I was in 11th grade, daydreaming about her in my English class that I hated. She would come over to my house and we would talk, play video games, and do homework together. She was not the best at school, and she would regularly ask me for my help, and I would gladly help her. I took the ideas of her from a girl I had a crush on during these times as well. After high school, I created tens of hundreds variations of Alexa. It ranged from a normal relationship to something out of a dream or video game. On one day, we could live together in a cozy Victorian house in a clean city with cold weather and good public transportation. And another day, we could be interdimensional characters going through Half-Life 2 maps in search of something valuable. She usually has blonde hair, is so average height, wears a long skirt, and long glasses. How the world do long glasses look? I believe I married variations of her over 10 times. Sometimes I would save her from monsters, and sometimes she would welcome me back to our house after I had a long day at work. She is a curious person who likes to read, play video games, and backgammon, and chess with me, and is a devoted housewife. I think I will talk about more of my girlfriends in the future and their variations.
My mind is still primarily stuck on the long glasses thing, but I guess in like the grand scheme of things, there isn't anything too wrong about having an imagination, because, I mean, let's face it, what kid didn't grow up with an imaginary friend? Imaginary girlfriend, a little bit out there, but not entirely too bad. I mean, it's not like you're doing things on behalf of said imaginary girlfriend. right?
Us weebs have a good reason to be anime sexual. You 3D women are nothing but cancer to our weeblet hearts. You caused us to cry, have trust issues, make us insecure. You use us for your own gain. Our waifu will never do that.
People like this give other anime fans a bad name, and I don't like being labeled as such. You can have a favorite character, that's perfectly fine. You can put peeker stickers on your card, that's fine, as long as it's not too much and it's not like absolutely inappropriate, that's perfectly fine also. You can Natasha a car, because sometimes those are actually very well done. You can like anime in various forms without being weird, but using anime to try to bash people in real life just because they don't like you, that's not okay. Plus also, let's be honest, my dude, if your waifu saw you acting like this, they would not want to be around you either. Like, I'm very much looking forward to going to Otakon myself. I already have my ticket, already got my hotel room set up, and I'm very much looking forward to that. If I cosplay, maybe. If not, then that's alright. Only thing I wasn't too much of a fan of about that convention was the fact that some people joked about calling it Otakon, and you ain't cool doing that. Comes off as very 4th grade trying to look coolish of yous. What I wore to my anime club at high school. Okay, look, I didn't deserve to get a hot dog thrown at me for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In the cafeteria during lunchtime, but maybe he do, though. If you dress like this, ironically, that's one thing, but if you do it and you're serious, that is another.
Hi, I'm Zach, I'm 6'2", and just trying to find someone that wants to watch anime with me.
Why in the world do you have a My Anime List scoreboard in your Tinder dating profile? And I swear to God, if this is the first image that pops up, because I know you can manually select which image shows up first, that's a whole nother set of questions. Also, I don't know how long you've had your profile for, but 587 animes completed. That is surprising. I honestly don't even know if I've watched 50. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.